What is going up, guys? Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully this video will help that out. I promised you guys that I was gonna make this channel like a wilderness channel, like survival skills kind of stuff. So today I decided to really start that channel out. Yesterday, some of you might have been confused by the video that I uploaded, as I wasn't really intending for that to be uploaded on YouTube, but my friend encouraged me to. It was actually supposed to be intended for him, but for any of you that were confused by that, hopefully that cleared some things up. That was supposed to be for my friend, but he encouraged me to upload it, so I did. And that's what really gave me the spark to start my YouTube channel and really take it more seriously today. So today, as I promised, I'm going to make a survivalist skill YouTube channel, and I'm going to be uploading 3 videos a week every other day. So if I upload on Monday, I'll skip Tuesday and do it Wednesday, and I'll skip Thursday and do it Friday. And that's how it'll be from now on. I promise you guys that it will be like that forever. I'm pretty consistent when it comes to uploading videos like this. And today I'm going to show you one of the most useful skills, and probably the most important skill that you need to learn in survival skills, which is making a fire. Now, I was pleasantly surprised by how many people don't know how to start a fire properly. And you don't need to start a fire properly, as long as you have a fire, you have a fire, right? But some people will literally put up a lighter to a branch and think that it's somehow gonna miraculously make a huge fire. But that's not the case. There's better ways to make fire, and I'm gonna show you those ways today. This is just a little bit of experience that I've had. Nobody taught me this. I've just kind of had this as common sense. But I'm gonna show you today how to start a fire for beginners. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So as we walk over here, y'all are gonna see the materials that I have to start today's fire. And I'm gonna talk about each little material so y'all guys will know what it is and what it's for and when to use it and how to use it. So this, it looks like hay, but it's really not. This is just dry grass from how cold it was here in North Carolina in December. And that is called kindling. That is what you use to start your fire. You don't start your fire with big logs like this, because you'll never be able to turn that on with a lighter. You start small and go bigger. That's the key with fires. You want to start with baby steps. You want to start with little and then keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and soon you're going to get to those logs, but later. So that's number one. That's kindling. This is pine straw. This is also very good kindling to start the fire. It starts quick, it burns quick, and it makes good fire. And probably the most popular kindling to start any fire is leaves. A lot of people use leaves to start fire. It makes really good fire, lights up super quick, and a material that not many people know is good, but actually is very good, is pine corn. Pine corn is also very good for starting fire, just like this. All this is categorized as kindling. Now, kindling is what you want to use that, and that. So the straw, or the hay you want to call it, the straw, the leaves, and the pine corns. All this is categorized into one group called kindling. Kindling is what you use to start your fire in the beginning. And then moving on, you have tinder. You have what's called tinder. Tinder is a step that comes next after kindling. Once you start your fire, you want to start putting some sticks in there. And this is your tinder, just your regular little sticks. Break them into like little pieces, very simple. And then you want to move to your bigger pieces. As you can see, these pieces are thicker than the little pieces and a little bigger. And then this is also, all this is still considered tinder, but just bigger tinder. Now we're starting to get pretty big, we have some decent sized logs here. And then obviously our biggest sized logs here that I cut with the axe. And these were some logs, but I cut them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to show y'all step by step how to start it up. And let's get started. And also another key thing when choosing out your sticks and choosing out, all of your materials really, is make sure they're dry, because if they're not dry, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to start your fire. Like all this, I don't know if y'all could see, but all this is really dry, super dry. Leaves are dry, pine cones are dry, everything is dry. And with your sticks, you also don't want to grab sticks that are green. Green means that they have barely come out of the tree. They're newborns pretty much. And a simple way to differentiate what is green and what is already old and ready to use as fire is how it snaps. If you have something that snaps nice like this, you hear that snap? Snaps nice. But this, if I try to break a piece off, see how it bends? See that bend? Doesn't really break. It's harder to break. And when it does break, it's humid from the inside compared to this, which is dry. Okay? Alright, and now we're going to start the fire. Alright guys, so step one to making your fire is you want to grab your kindling. Preferably this hay that we got. So, you want to grab it just like this. Do the stuff to the other side. And you want to start it kind of like in the middle. And once you see some smoke start to come out, you gather it together so it'll make almost like an enclosure for it to light up better. So, I'm going to grab my lighter. You blow on it. You can see. Then you want to add the pine needle. It's going to bring out a lot of smoke. That's okay. And then your leaves if you want to. Add your leaves. And your pine cones. Then you want to start adding some little sticks. You want to keep blowing on it to keep the fire alive. As you can see, all those materials burned up extremely quick. They're almost all gone now. Goal. Good thing there's a lot of wind right now that I'm not having to blow on it all the time, keeping it alive. But the key thing is you want to get your little sticks to light up on fire. Once you have that, it's a successful fire for sure. And as I can see, little sticks are already starting to fire up. And that's a good sign, because once those light up on fire, that's it. That's game over for the coal. I don't know if you guys saw how fast those first materials burn, like the hay and the pine needle, all that burned like this in a matter of seconds. That stuff is better than most of the lighter fluid that they have like in your big stores. And it's all natural. That's the beauty of nature. The little sticks are already starting to burn, which is good and means we have made a successful fire. We want to add materials in there little by little. We'll put some leaves in there. And then once you have that, if you want to keep your fire even more alive, you want to grab some leaves. get your leaves and you put them on top. You also want to grab something to fan your fire, because now the wind went away, so I'm not gonna have to do it manually. Just like that. Now I apologize for the smoke that's going into the camera, but it's just the wind right now. It's kind of windy. So you can see you're gonna have a lot of smoke in the beginning. So that's good. That's a good sign. Means that everything's burning up good. You also want to start a fire in an open space, preferably outside, because fire needs oxygen, and if you don't have oxygen, it'll go out. That's what happens when you put a flat surface over a candle. The candle goes out because fire needs oxygen. Okay? Once we have that, you want to start adding your thicker pieces. And for these thicker pieces, you're going to want to kind of form a little pyramid. Grab your longest pieces and form almost like a little pyramid. You just keep adding sticks and adding sticks. Like I said, once you have the little sticks to burn, you have a successful fire. And I'll show you guys how it looks all the way around once I finish placing them all. Very hot. And this technique is good if you want to cook something or boil something, because by creating this pyramid, the fire is going up straight, so it's hitting the pan or whatever you're trying to heat up. Okay, show you guys how it looks all the way around. Show you a close up. Hear it cracking. Okay. Now the sticks are starting to burn. It's a really good fire now. So now you want to add your bigger logs. These. And from here you just kind of wait till those bigger logs catch fire. I'll start the video again once those big logs catch on fire, because I don't just want to have y'all waiting here. But I'll start the video again once those big logs are on fire, and finally we'll place those ones. Alright guys, so here we are with the fire again. The big logs that I put before in there already burned up. It's been like 5 minutes. And they burned up super quick. I put the biggest logs in there. Those haven't burned yet, but I'm sure those will burn in like 10 minutes easy. And I'm just gonna sit here taking care of the fire, because I don't want you guys to be bored just watching me sit by this little fire. But I'm gonna finish this fire out. I'm gonna enjoy its warmth, and then once it's done I just go back home. But I want to let you guys know that I will be uploading, like I said, 3 times a week, and I hope you guys share this video around. I hope it was informative and helpful. And before I go, just wanted to have like a quick explanation of why fire might be like the most important thing. Like obviously, you know, it keeps you warm and you can make food with it, and you know, all those things. But really, it keeps you warm, it gives you light, you can make food with it, boil all the pathogens in the dirty water that you might find in the jungle or whatever. And fire is just super effective, and it's really good to know how to know. It's really good to know how to make a good successful fire like this one. It's still there, still burning. Y'all can see it's starting to burn that log on the top, as you can see by that black color right there. And I hope you guys found this video informative. Share it around, just give it a like, and subscribe to my channel if you want to. And yeah, peace guys.